What's up, guys? You know, we were working on that Featherlight trailer. Well, now we got another one. We're working on a this is a 2005 Pace 36-foot motorcycle hauler. It's kind of a special trailer. It's got the bubble nose on the front. It's all aluminum glued siding. It doesn't have the screws in it. It's got triaxle. The tires that were on it, Johnny hardly ever used this thing. It had the tires from 2007 on it. There was like 4 different models of tires, and 2 of them were 2007. So I did some research, and we picked up these Goodyear Enduros. Were supposed to be the best trailer tire in that size, and we're in the process of doing a kind of cosmetic restoration on it. Some of the metal surfaces here, like the jack, kind of crusty looking, and so we've already sanded them down. This was like the worst spot on the whole front right here. This was like black from diesel, so I should have left it. I should have done the start of the video before then, but so we sanded the shit out of this, and then sanded, scraped it, and now we're priming it, and then we're gonna paint it silver. Or is that the paint?
This is the paint.
Yep. Oh, you already put the primer down, so the primer's down.
Yep.
And then the silver, and Doc's working on the
Primer.
on the front here. The hitch, as you can see, we stripped it right down to bare metal. So we're gonna paint all underneath here too. In the front, I've got the polishing discs. We're gonna be polishing the Zephyr wheels. We did the started with this wheel. That's like a rough cut wheel. Then you go to the second roughest, and the third roughest. Then you go to the yellow, and then the white, and hopefully that'll turn into like a chrome. So the side here, this is all going to get polished too, this aluminum, and we're going to have Christy design a wrap for it. It has some issues. It's missing the clip for this. The door jamb here is a little crusty looking. Inside here on the floor, it's just got the crusty look of, it wasn't used much, but he used it for storage for 15 years. It's totally finished on the inside. Ceiling, walls, and floors are all aluminum. And it's all set up for 9 motorcycles. It has 9 wheel chalk outlets. So we're going to get this floor all cleaned up, and we're going to paint the end caps. I don't know if you can see how rusty they are. They're rusty looking. We're going to paint those black, and we're going to paint all of these E-Tracks. They have a zinc coated one which didn't rust, and then they have the paint on them which did rust. And it needs a new cover for that light right there. Considering possibly upgrading to an LED lighting in here. We are going to put some windows up in here, so when Junior and I go to big events, him and Shaylin will have a place to sleep. We're going to put a bed up in here and 2 windows with probably a small ladder to get up in there. And it's all hooked up with the tie-down outlets. It's got you can see like the dome lights and floor lights. Take a look at this now. When I'm done, this will all look brand new. That's what we do. The bottom 19 inches of the walls, we're going to line with an aluminum tread plate, because when you put the bike sideways, and you can only put 9 bikes forward. You can put like 14, 15 sideways, but the tires leave a mark on the wall like that. So we're going to put 19 inches of diamond tread plate down the side. So the ceiling's got some marks on it. We use this thing called a magic eraser on the ceiling. You should try it. This was the worst part of the ceiling right here. And you see that stain right there? That's what it looked like. We magic erased it, and it looks brand new. So, and the walls are you can't see unless you get up close, but they've probably never been washed. And your fingers can feel things your eyes can't see. If you rub your fingers across them, it feels real rough. So we're gonna wash it, steam clean it, wash it, hand wash it. Maybe clay bar and wax it. I'm not sure, but definitely wax it and get everything cleaned up here. Super nice trailer. Johnny Moore hooked me up. It's got the cabinets. It's fully lined and finished. It's even got a camera system so you can see, monitor what's going on with the bikes. It has a roof, 24-inch roof vent, which lets a lot of hot air out of here when you open it up. It's amazing. But it needs to be replaced. It's damaged right there. I'm going to replace the ceiling vent. And we're also going to replace this one. This one's broken too. Trailer looks great. It is a 2005, so it's got some issues like the screws popping out here, and some of the floor things are rusty looking. So in the back ramp here is kind of peeling up. The flip up ramp is kind of peeling up. So we're gonna probably end up replacing that ramp. But the body on it looks great. It's got a paint job on it. Somebody painted it before Johnny got it. Johnny's the second owner. It's got the stainless wrap on the back. I'm gonna hook up the inside nice with pretty much all the things I'm doing with the Featherlight. If you're wondering where that one is, it got held up at Atlas Metal. They were putting the interior in it, and they were out of power for a few days with the hurricane we had here. So they're back up and running, and he said we'll have it by next Friday. So we're just trying to get a jump start on this one here. So we'll have the not only the 20-foot Featherlight, but this 28-foot, this 36-foot Pace. So this should be real nice. Great looking trailer rolling down the road. I gotta say, you know, it looks much newer than it is, primarily because it wasn't used much. We got the front end jacked up so they could do the touch-up paint on the front of it. But stay tuned, it's gonna be awesome. Go ahead. So we just got a visitor who just showed up here, Corey Ford and his lady. What's your name? Taylor. Corey and Taylor. They drove all the way from Mississippi. So I guess a lot of their friends and family are viewers of our channel. So go around the other side because the sun's on the wrong side. So you're in the shadows. So how was it? So you drove all the way from Mississippi to check out the museum?
Yes,
come
sir.
closer. There's no audio on that camera, so you got to come real close. Oh. I won't be able to hear us by the rest. So how was the tour?
Oh, it was fantastic. It was everything that we've seen in the videos for sure, and more.
Awesome.
Great experience.
Did Junior stop down? He lives next door in the house next door.
Oh, no. We
He was in the shop?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's home working on some videos with you yesterday. I actually had a little accident with a plow and did this to my face the other day. So that's why I went in and got the glasses. So that video will be going up today. I was taking a snow plow off of, I just sold one of our plow trucks. And the guy didn't want the plow because he's going to Hawaii. And I pulled the plow, the chains were on wrong, and I pulled the handle. It whacked me right on the forehead. So it's not my first concussion.
That's rough.
Riding bikes for all those years.
That's rough.
So Junior actually glued it back together with Pro Tape or grip glue, and so it's going to be in the video he's releasing a little bit later today. Doc, what did you say I look like?
Huh?
What did you say I look like? One of the hockey players?
Oh yeah, you look like you play for the Bruins.
So, well, thank you. It always touches my heart when I get fans, friends that from YouTube that come all the way. We've had friends from Brazil. John Greer from California ended up moving here, his whole family to the East Coast to be part of what we're doing. Corey just drove from Mississippi, so we're here. If you stop out, if I know you're coming, I would have rolled out the red carpet if you called. I knew you were coming. I would have been here with Junior, but. So you kind of caught us in the middle of a project, so I got my rubber gloves on. As you know, this is a trailer video, so we're down here in the detail shop. So Corey, thank you very much for coming up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thank you all for all Corey's friends and family that watch the channel. We appreciate it. Appreciate your support, and I hope to see you at the museum someday.
That's too cool.